I'm going to explain the 2017 Russian science fiction and action film Attraction. The movie opens with Yulia, the daughter of a top military official in Russia, sharing a story about her lonely life in spite of residing with her father. In the classroom, the teacher is explaining an astronomical phenomenon occurring on Earth. A nerd named Google appears to have a crush on Yulia because he constantly tries to help her find the answers. Julia requests permission from her father, Colonel Valentin Lebedev, to view a meteor shower that evening after school, but he denies the request, claiming it is for her protection. When she phones her fierce boyfriend Tyom about her father's choice, he advises her to ignore him because it is a once every 50 years incident. Yulia is eventually picked up by Tyoma and taken to a building's rooftop, where everyone is waiting for the meteor shower. There, she meets her girlfriend Svetlana, but the two decide to have fun in Svetlana's apartment room, leaving Yulia by herself. Meanwhile, an alien spacecraft is seen traveling through the solar system when suddenly it is struck by a meteor, causing it to malfunction and enter the atmosphere at a very high speed. The Russian military notices the falling alien spacecraft and fires missiles at it since it does not slow down, causing it to lose speed. The spaceship then falls toward the city and damages several buildings, including Svetlana's apartment. This collision instantly kills Svet. After colliding with other buildings and killing hundreds of people, the couple who nearly fell from the building finally stops moving. Since the spaceship could be a nuclear bomb, the Russian military rushes to the crashing ship in the impact zone and makes contact with them while evacuating the city. Colonel Lebedev and Mikhail Polskin, a State Duma deputy, approach the spacecraft to make their first contact with an old species that is likely alien, and numerous snipers are also positioned to protect them. Be prepared for a surprise attack a few moments later. Lebedev reports to the higher-ups that he has an agreement with the aliens to keep a distance from them while they are repairing the broken spaceship. Some higher-ups suggest they carry out an assault to completely destroy it, but the colonel refuses to provoke aggression with the aliens. Mikhail makes an attempt to greet the alien, and it appears to understand them and try to communicate with them in an unidentified language. Colonel Lebedev then takes his daughter home, where she must temporarily live with her grandmother despite the crash. The students continue to attend class, where the teacher expresses his excitement to meet the students. She also witnesses the news on television, which reveals that his father is in charge of the operation and the protective structures built around the 1-kilometer radius surrounding the spaceship. Yulia next secretly takes her father's gun and goes to Tyoma's gang hideout, where Tyoma and his friends intend to post disparaging remarks about the aliens on social media. There, she urges them to go to the quarantine zone to avenge the death of her girlfriend. They eventually manage to enter through an abandoned processing plant. Yulia disobeys her boyfriend and silently climbs to Svetlana's apartment room, where an alien creature unexpectedly appears and shocks Yulia. The alien saves her from falling down, and the others find an alien thing that likely fell through the ceiling while Yulia waits in the car, while the others explore the nearby buildings. Tries to speak to her as Tyoma and his friends arrive and hit the mysterious creature. It slips and loses his hold, causing it to fall. They quickly approach the creature, and Tyoma finds blood, which has the same characteristics as humans. Turns out that it is an exoskeleton armor. Yulia spots a dying alien creature which has the exact same physical form as humans, but she ignores him. Yulia decides to transfuse her blood to the alien, and it works. He wakes up and suddenly grabs her hand, transferring his mental bracelet to her. While taking a bath, she tells Google that she owes the alien and wants to save him. Google concludes his anatomy as similar to humans, thus they bring him to a hospital since he has lost a lot of blood. They do a blood test on him and figure out that he has the same blood group with her. The scientist determines that the shy draws water and uses it to fix the ship, because 30% of the external damage of the ship has been repaired. While the alien wakes up and miraculously learns to speak Russian, he introduces himself as Hai Khan and reveals that he is Lu. On the other side, a fisherman is shocked to discover that the water nearby the alien vessel has mysteriously disappeared. to be questioned at a police station. When Tayoma and his companions inspect the exoskeleton, they find that they can use it because it is designed to fit people. The armor is accidentally activated by one of his companions, which causes the gang to flee in fear. Tayoma decides to give the exoskeleton to the military, but calls Colonel Lebedev, who is not present at the time. They come across a mob that is enraged because the military rationed the water supply. One of the officers tries to provoke the mob, and a fight breaks out between the officers and the mob. Tayoma, who has good intentions, tries to break up the fight. Tayoma is finally released, and with his friends they begin preparing for the revolt. They modify their car, make Molotovs, and supply baseball bats. After that he calls Yulia and apologizes, pleading with her to join the movement, but she refuses, as she chooses the alien over him. Haikon needs to bring the silk into the ship immediately, but they have to wait until midnight, as there is no way they can pass the guards. While eating, the dog recovers from his illness and becomes healthy once more. When Eula's father and his military convoy arrive at their home, she learns from the television that Haikon has now turned into a military fugitive. They flee, but not before Haikon warns her not to smoke because it is bad for her health. Meanwhile, the hateful video directed at the military and aliens has gone viral and has a significant impact on many people. The movie implies that people must defend their planet from more advanced species, but it was actually made and posted by Tayoma and his friends to incite hatred. After visiting Google and borrowing his clothing, Eula and Haikon attend a performance where Colonel Haikon tells Yulia to take his hand and shows her what his world looks like. He explains that humans are not allowed to get closer to their ship or Saul will destroy the ship because they are concerned that humans will steal their cutting-edge technology. Lebedev can't search for them while dancing. Yulia escorts the alien back to his ship through the abandoned building where they finally kiss, and Yulia confesses her true feelings to the alien. Suddenly, the broken-hearted Tayoma and his friends appear and begin brutally beating up the alien. Haikon decides to fight back when Tayoma slaps Yulia, and Tayoma accidentally slaps him. Tayoma is ejected from the exoskeleton when Yulia wakes up and hits it with the car. Colonel Lebedev and his soldiers lower their weapons to demonstrate to the aliens that they are harmless. Tayoma then grabs the rifle and mercilessly shoots the couple. When Lebedev sees his daughter get shot, he immediately orders his men to arrest Tayoma. Colonel Lebedev converses with the spacecraft's artificial intelligence, while the aliens transport the dying Haikon, Eula, and the colonel onto the ship and place them in a healing capsule. Haikon thinks there is a chance to make contact with Earth, and flies there to watch thanks to Saul, who can understand Russian, who informs the colonel that they are forbidden to come since it is thought to be a region with an exceptionally hostile social climate. After being resurrected, and the spaceship leaving Earth, while releasing excess water at the end of the movie, Yulia says that one stranger in the far distant cosmos believed in humankind's capabilities more than humans themselves. This shows that Yulia's sincere love for Hack and Saul may have a positive effect on the outcome of the observation. Thank you for watching. Please turn on notifications, become a subscriber to watch more videos like this, and leave a like to support the channel.